be the second episode where I'm not going to be talking as much. So, sorry.
It looks like a sun. Maybe if we spin the dials to align.
So I'm just fucking blind. Got it.
This is... Oh, no wonder. Those crazy savants. They were trying to recreate the retroactor. Never thought they could pull off something like this. Incredible. The retroact rain is essentially various events. That rain curtain we saw earlier was probably the result. Before the retroact rain forms, it goes through 3 stages. And what we're seeing now should be the second. I've heard of plenty independent studies on the retroact rain. Most of the researchers were driven by their obsessions, while some wanted to relive a particular experience. And others? But look at all these devices here. It really makes one wonder. What on earth were they trying to bring back with such a massive retroact rain? The power system here might still work. Let's split up and find it.
Hooray! Woolies that away!
The experiments have been going. The artificial. We believed we could recreate that divine miracle. We have no time left. The artificial controllable tacit field should be complete. That Fraxidus overseer has been really generous with his sponsorship, though he loves to meddle with our. This lab's location is.
Yeah. Where?
The committee kicked us out as Professor Hysen stated. We are embarked this time. We will make the divine miracle we saw.
Ah, shit, I guess I'll read this. Number SYAO A038, date blank. Subject A038 has been assigned to a 6 meter by 6 meter by 6 meter artificial controllable tacit field. Regular environmental checks must be conducted every 6 hours for the artificial tacit field. Entry into the designated area is strictly limited to experiment personnel, and any devices or tools that do not meet standard specifications are forbidden to prevent interference with the subject. Oh my god, I suck at reading. Preliminary observations indicate that subject A038, who was born in the artificial tacit field, is able to survive stably. However, it is worth noting that the subject has yet to exhibit any specific physical features or vocal behaviors. It appears to lack a physical form and can only be observed through specialized means. Oh my god, it talks even more. At present, A038 shows no discernible behavioral objectives and remains mostly stationary with low levels of aggression or activity. Due to significant deviations from our initial expectations, further research is required to gain a deeper understanding of the subject. Note: high sensitivity to frequency has been observed. Strict control of standard frequencies specifications within the experimental area is imperative. Given the unique nature of A038, additional time is necessary to establish appropriate parameters and data language in order to gain valuable insights into information. Oh my god. This process will require a considerable amount of time given our current technology and available data. Warning: any leakage of experimental information through any means is strictly prohibited. Taking photos, recordings, or the subject without express permission from Professor Hyson is strictly forbidden. This concludes the initial observations recorded for subject A038. To obtain more comprehensive information on the subject, future experiments and analysis are crucial. I hate talking. Is there any more notes that I have to read? Okay, well, I'm gonna shut up again then.
How's subject A038 doing lately?
It has yet to assume a concrete form or exhibit vocalization. However, we noticed some behavior.
It's merely a replica after all. It's far... By the way,
You notice it too. I suspect it is something to do with subject A, but it's been under strict surveillance.
I'll go check the security cameras once more. Let's increase its rations. We can't afford to let it go hung after all. It's our last hope now.
Oh shit, here we go again. Dated, blank, 25th. The rain in the lab lasts much longer than outside, falling for a good 4 years, 11 months, and 2 days since. The impact of witnessing the suspicion for the first time is gradually overshadowed by overwhelming despair. Disappointment and frustration spread in the lab like moss, resilient and unavoidable. Working in this damp environment is kind of a torture, both physically and mentally. Research on the retroct brain has entered its second phase. Yet, contrary to expectations, there's been no progress whatsoever. Perhaps everyone, including Professor Hyson, has questioned if we're doing it wrong. But all evidence points to the fact that it has indeed visited the winding axis mire. That's one of the reasons we moved here. What we pursue is merely to use the retroact. Retroact? Is that how you fucking say it this whole time? Retroact brain to relive the miracle and seek enlightenment. Despite exhaustion, doubts, and countless arguments, we must continue the research. However, time is not on our side. Eventually, we decided to transition to Plan B. Is it a worthwhile choice? Hard to say. Professor Hyson said the risks are high, but success could bring us closer to the answers. Yet we failed 37 times. 37 lives lost in the process. Finally, the subject named A038 survives. It's a huge breakthrough, but not many were excited because we all knew it was a replica, nothing more than an absurd imitation of God. Night shifts are tough due to understaffing. I'm the sole one on duty. All night, I'm observing this invisible stuff who's unable to speak or move. It's more boring than staring at my tutor's face. And to maintain the stability of the tacit field, all clocks were removed. Every minute feels unbelievably long. Professor Heisen, once kind, has become particularly strict this time. Since the experiment started, he hasn't smiled at all. Speaking of which, a researcher once brought above standard tools into the experimental area, triggering alarms throughout the lab. Fortunately, neither the tacit field nor A038 seemed affected, but for some reason, A038 feels a bit larger. By the way, that was the first time I'd ever seen Professor Heisen lose his temper. Let's call it a day. There are still some issues, and I need to manually input the confirmed parameters and data. We were all insanely busy. Despite the workload, no one complained. After all, we have nowhere else to go but here. It's time to feed frequency again, and seriously, I think we've been feeding it too many things. Anyway, it's Professor Heisen's order, so maybe it's best to just follow it. More reading! Okay. Date blank 8th. We've reached the final stage of our research, but it seems we've slowed down our process. Colleagues are leaving one after another, even Professor Heisen said he's going back to be with his family. Huh? He did say that, right? Somehow I'm not so sure about this. I just vaguely remember he mentioned something like this at some point. But did he actually tell us that, or did he whisper it in my ears? During long, boring nights like this one, this little thing is my only companion. It's hard to believe how much it has grown and changed. Metal parts now adorn its one simple form. Steel plates, cogs, clocks, detection devices, blue liquids, white lab coats, and is that a diesel generator? Anyway, I can finally see it with my own eyes, without the aid of observation devices. Hello? How are you feeling today? You seem surprisingly energetic. But it's no wonder being trapped your entire life. Longing for freedom, I imagine. Our lab is rarely this quiet. I think I think no one would notice if I broke the rules a little bit. Ah, I see. So this is how your body feels to the touch. Is that how you laugh? This is the first time I've heard your voice. It sounds familiar, like my colleagues. I can see it. It's the gate we've been searching for. Why am I feeling dizzy? My body is so soft now, like water, on my own. My consciousness floating in the air. Hello, everyone. So you've all entered the gate already. Don't cross over, you say. What do you mean? No, something's not right. The miracle we witnessed. This shouldn't be happening. Damn, what's happening? I don't fucking understand. How am I supposed to... Look at this chest. Right? Can I take you? Fuck. Bitch. I'm taking this one with me. So dumb. I hate that you can't run with this. Look. Oh, okay, make me a fucking liar. Hold on. We're gonna run this.
A contented mind is a perpetual feast.
Eh? Complicated.
Now, this is the last room.
Alto! Rover! Encore spotted something!
Hit me. You took too long.
Like this?
It's getting closer. These will be my final. I thought my enemies were misconceptions. Waning, only in the end did I realize time is my ultimate foe. I became blindsided by my fear of death, and it was too late when I finally came back to my senses. Now, I'm leaving my life. They are our past, but they are also our future. The future being, hey, please, keep pushing forward until you reach the real gate that can change the world.
It's that bitch from episode 1. You started this shit, didn't you? You fucking bitch.
Wow! She's so pretty!
She is very pretty, yes.
Rover, about this person.
I think I know her.
Knew it.
Oh. Why is his glasses moving like that?
Great. Now that power's been restored, the elevator should work.
Stop.
The beacon signal is coming from below. Let's go.
Wow! A big, clunky monster!
Damn! Those savants never run out of new surprises for us. The signal's coming from it. Did it swallow our resonant? Looks like peace is an option. Guys.
Balto? We doing it like we used.
Of course.
Then this big guy is Encore's to tackle. Cosmos! Cloudy! Attack!
Let me figure out its weakness.
This is
I see. It's cobbled together from these metal parts. We should target its joints. Use the falling parts to counter its attacks and destroy its unstable structure.
That didn't hurt at all. Leave me?
As you wish. Burn to ashes. Burn.
Evils be gone. Universe in my psyche.
Swift and resolute. One with the sound. Moment of resonance.
Fury boils. Inferno. As you wish. Feel my wrath.
Banish all vice.
Phew! Job done.
Anka is strong. Told ya. But why did they keep...
According to our findings earlier, they were likely studying an ancient somehow. And when they failed to get their desired result, and we've seen it was probably, and I suspect, the Fraxidus those researchers. The monster devoured them. What a crazy bunch. So, Rover, what do you want to know about the Black Shores? Camellia? Yeah, she can be kind of unhinged, but she's indeed one of ours. Just so you know, she only took up this mission because of you. Quite the charmer. So you've met her already? Nice. What do you want to know about the Black Camellia? Yeah, just so you know. I know she can be a bit too straightforward in how she expresses herself, but what do you want to know about the Black Shores? As you already know, we monitor and research the Lament. And we've got residents. The island our headquarters are built on is in fact a massive piece. This Blake Bloom is a product of that overflowing. Our island is located in the perfect spot to accurately monitor the Lament. That being said, the Lament's behavior is constantly... All we could do for now is observe. What do you want to know about the Black... All right. No more beating around the bush. Yeah, we just wanted to make sure you're a dependable ally. The Black Shores members all work together to save the world from the Lament crisis. We've got talents from all walks of life, including skilled hackers, explosive experts. We like your skills and methods. So what do you say? What do you want to know about the Black Shores? We just received a warning from our Lament detection system. Another Threnodian is about, so we came here to inform Jinjo's magistrate about it. Yes, entire countries have been destroyed. What do you want to know about the Black... I'm just an insignificant consultant at the Black Shores. But I believe the piece of intel I'm about to share with you, well, this is not the first time you've been reawakened. Rover, we're both aiming to fight against the Threnodians.
Yep! Onkar can prove it. The Threnodian is a bat.
I understand. Trust isn't something you could afford to give out that easily. Remember the Blake Bloom I gave you earlier? It's more than just a symbol. It also holds a few. And glad I got you on board, Rover. Oops. Almost forgot. Wait, no. It can't be.
Hey, Alto! Wait! Onkar heard lightning. When there's lightning, it's gonna rain. And when it's gonna rain, Onkar should bring an umbrella. Oh, no. Alto said when it...
No. This is... It's the real retroact rain.
Rover, Jinzhou. Jinzhou is under attack. It's a TD outbreak.
This rain, it's finally happening.
General,
Yes, how's it going?
we have 500 remaining soldiers prepared and medically cleared for combat. After receiving the antidote for retroact rain, however, a few veterans still reported sporadic sightings of phantoms in the rain.
I see. Stay alert. We will continue as planned. Report any signs of... We march on to the Northfall Barrens as soon as the rain stops.
Aye, sir.
Stronger emotional connection to the affected area leads to more intense hallucinations. That's what they said. I should go for another round of inspection. Make sure everything is going as planned.
General. We've got all equipment repaired, tactite weapons adjusted and given to the resonators. Non-resonators are also equipped and prepared for action. But the rain's getting heavier. Should we take shelter for the time being? One of our combat medics claims it's no ordinary downpour, and he strongly advises holding off any moves until it clears. Though young, his sharp intuition has been proven in previous battles. You've seen it firsthand. However, I do agree that... Sir, his name is... Jian. General, help. Please, help me.
What do you make of this, Jian? Maybe you are right. The rain just happened out of nowhere. It's indeed this is our only, the enemy we've been yearning to destroy, and now you're asking me to sit back and do... Silence. Is this your response? Or is it fear holding your tongue? No. I see. You're no different. We fear, we bleed, we suffer, and in the end, we'll all die on the battlefield. But what about your brethren? Friends? And will you still remain silent when their souls demand an answer? There is no other choice. We must trample the pile of corpses at our feet and push on. Keep barking orders. Keep fighting until the retroact rain merely creates illusions of past events. My soldiers will not succumb to those hallucinations. I will not allow it. We'll crush anything in our path, no questions asked. And I will pave the way for us all. with my forte. If tens, hundreds, thousands more of my men will die, so be. John, I have a question for you. What would you have done on that day if you were in my position? Whatever you say, I'll never answer those brave souls with such silence and cowardice. Prove yourself to me, Gian. Caught you off guard, didn't they? Just like what happened on that rainy night. Yes, go on. Keep fighting.
Tell truth from facade. Yeah! Wind Rider.
Fight until the last of them is wiped out.
General Gershu Lin. We fight to protect what we cherish. And we cherish our comrades not out of cowardice or fear, but out of trust. I cannot assure you I am always making the right choice, General. But we should never build our victory on top of endless sacrifices.
Is that so? As I see it, you're cut from the same cloth, you and I.
Perhaps we are indeed, General. I share at least one thing with you. I too will draw my blade to fight for what I believe in. And I'll stop at nothing to see it through.
General! General, you look pale.
I'm fine. Please go on.
We just detected an intense frequency reaction from that tacit field ahead. That moon, it's gradually turning full in the sky. It looks just like how—
It's time.
Sir.
Attention all troops. Take position and get ready to engage.
Sir.
When the moon turns full, a roving traveler shall return. The prophecy is being fulfilled. Here they are. They're not coming at us. Are they trying to protect something, or are they waiting for commands? With a TD outbreak of this magnitude and organization, someone must be orchestrating it. Could it be?
It looks almost full now, and the retroact rain falling. Rover? Maybe.
Citizens of Jinzhou, please remain calm and evacuate in an orderly manner as we practiced during previous drills.
It's a pre-recorded broadcast message. Our magistrate saw this coming and she had General Jian devise an... We knew this was coming and we were ready, but oh, thanks for coming in time, Rover. It would have taken us much longer to handle this. Oh, Director Tao Chi is here too. For a better rundown of the situation, you can find her near the city gate. This lesion looks bad. Please stay...
My wounds are closing up.
It's nothing. Glad. Rover, Jinzhou is such a beautiful place. The plants here are... I still have some herbs with me, Rover. They can help your wound.
And that's all we've gathered, so...
If the wounded can't be transferred...
Thank you, Mr.
As a citizen, it is my... Are you all right, young miss? This is one of the largest TD outbreaks I still have some supplies with me. Please, take...
I must send these supplies. You're injured. Rover, Yang Yang and I, Director Tao Chi, should be at the northern path. I must send these. You're injured. Rover, Director Tao Chi should be at the north.
Are you still up for another?
Don't underestimate us, sir. We'll make
Safety.
Aye, sir.
Any update on the protective barrier?
We've put in all our resources to repair it, but if those tacit discords keep coming at us, it might not hold up for long. I presume you must be Rover. Maybe we've met somewhere before. Anyway, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Tao Chi. Thank you for lending us a hand. It's our defense system against the retroact rain. It does a good job of keeping the city. Once the protective barrier breaks down, tacit discords could manifest from inside Jinzhou City.
Rover, remember what I told you earlier? The retroact rain is essentially condensed droplets of remnant energy. This remnant energy makes it a magnet for It records events from all times and places. That's what we call the phantoms of retroact rain. It kind of works like how resonators resonate with the world. The more you're exposed to the rain... Oh, and here's another interesting fact about the retroact rain. When it's raining across a large area, illusions pulled from the memories of multiple people can manifest at once. Nice catch, Rover. Jinzhou has been a battleground for centuries. That's why it has to deal with the Threnodian that represents once the retroact rain reaches its final stage.
This is the one major threat. Our magistrate ordered the construction of this barrier precisely because of... Indeed, the phantom should only mechanically... But the retroact rain can be significantly... And as a result, said phantoms become increasingly realistic. In that battle 3 years ago, our soldiers got into a gruesome fight against countless tacit discords, either native to Northal Barrens or produced by retroact rain. And endless phantoms of tacit discords, and our fallen soldiers could not tell friends from foe. The relentless rain even recreated the brutal deaths of their comrades, etched in vivid detail. The Northal Barrens turned into a living hell, and to this day, we can still hear the desperate cries.
The battle beneath the Crescent was humanity's first Your previous general sent back valuable video recordings of the rain. Our people at the Black Shores have theorized that the Threnodian abnormal moon sightings and the retroact rain may be linked. Yeah, something like that. But, unfortunately, we can't predict retroact rains yet. but we know
The moon just changed in an instant. If this theory turns out to be true, that means...
And Jinzhou's dealing with what happened 3 years ago. The Threnodian's revival is never an independent occurrence. The revival of a Threnodian in Jinzhou will trigger... We gotta hustle back to the Tethys base. Recalibrate our lament detect... Anyway.
Please stay safe.
That's all we've gathered so far, Rover. The TD outbreaks won't stop before the end of this reign. We must stay alert.
Mom, there's another wave of them ahead.
Speak of the... I'll need to take a very long nap after this. Activate the defense mechanisms! Everyone, hold your ground!
So you watched the video until the very end. Thank God my hard work did not go in vain. I hope you like this video, I hope you subscribe, I hope you check out my other videos, and I hope that you hope for more content in the future, and thank you for watching till the end. And see you in the next video, or see you in a path video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye!